Hello, and welcome to my channel. I catch rats. Rats that sit on YouTube and leech all the views and pretend to be popular, but in actuality, they are losers. And as more and more people commit into doing YouTube or watching YouTube videos for research or whatever, it's getting crowded in here. And some people have to get their reputation slashed. So what we have, Aspen Gold, it's confirmed. It's confirmed I have dug deeper. Investigation is over. I'll give you guys the results eventually. It's a rat. We have a rat, guys. Nerd City, absolute rat. Absolutely insane. My mind was blown making this video. Holy shit. To actually care about Sniper Wolf in such context is like, what the fuck are you digging, bro? Pokemon is a rat, kind of exposing all the streamers all at once, making them really sus. I might even end up calling out MatPat as a rat. MatPat. Cat. Pat. Nope. Fucking Ratpat, let's go. Jacksepticeye is a rat. For a very simple reason. He came out as autistic and suggested to the audience that they should check out maybe they're autistic too. You know, where did they fall on the spectrum? Instead of solving like problems like loneliness, financial problems. Nah, dude's just playing fucking video games, horror video games, producing nothing to society that's actually valuable. Except propaganda. What the fuck is that? So basically our list of rats is increasing exponentially, it feels like. And let me add another one. This mega rat boy. Absolutely. He exposed himself. In fact, it was a double whammy. We were attacking React content and guess what happened? Drama happened. Then guess what happened? Drama channel inserted drama in their mouth. Then guess what happened? He fucking failed miserably because all his arguments fall flat into just one-liner of like free speech and you are this and that and insult after insult after insult. Dude, dude just wants to pretend that free speech exists and now we can just hate each other. I don't know about that, man. I don't know, Ethan. This is Ethan. I don't know if you like being hated, but it's kind of weird, man. Like, his life is probably fucking meaningless right now. If he just lets haters get away with free speech arguments, holy shit. There is no free speech to hate. Like, hating is noise, essentially. Well, let's hear it. Let's see what I have to show to you guys. Because, again, there's a double whammy. There's one person who was fighting reaction content creators, and he caught two rats. Not just one, two. It is time to watch Dark Viper's video once more. This guy is a fucking genius. You can't underestimate Australians, bro. They say they're from Australia and you have to shiver in fear. This is how it goes. You're not ready for this, by the way. You're not ready for the things that Ethan is going to say out of his mouth. I'm not ready to hear it for the second time. It's too much, bro.
There's a big drama brewing involving Moist Critical.
And I will lose. I will sacrifice my body for this drama real fast. Am I right, Ethan?
He's been called out by a smaller creator.
I'm a smaller creator, by the way, and I want monies and fame. Give me.
Named Dark Viper.
Give me, dude.
He's a guy who's bitter. Pupils are super dilated, too.
Look at those pupils.
Why are his pupils so dilated?
Oh my god, I don't care about arguments. I care about them pupils, bro. Bro is sitting, making a YouTube video, bro. He's so excited.
He's got something in his bloodstream, man. Sir Speedy.
YouTube is in his bloodstream.
Speedy Viper here, who just did a line of meth. You're taking the L, man.
Bro, stop making assumptions. Maybe he's not drug addict. Maybe he just likes making YouTube videos.
It is unhinged.
Unlike you.
Very unhinged and very bitter. Very unhinged and very bitter. It's not
It keeps evolving. It just keeps evolving,
thing, bro. It doesn't matter. You're an asshole and a dumbass too. And your points are bad. And you're on meth. What are you gonna do about it? You
It just keeps evolving, bro.
suck. Fuck you.
Every
Shut
impression,
up, dude.
every-
I will win, bro. This argument with the fuck you with the meth bullshit. Everything is wrong, dudes. He probably just survived like 2 minutes of content because look how much disrespect Ethan can fucking stack in like fucking 5 minutes.
Just given to a react video.
Stop
Therefore,
whining, bro.
logically,
That space is just gonna go to another high click-through, high watch time creator, which ain't you. Oh, you're so boring, bro. It doesn't matter. Just move on. Boring, lame.
Bro is bored. Drama is not supposed to be boring. Otherwise, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong beanie on your fucking head.
where I said high
This dude's on so much Adderall.
I mean, when insults don't quite hit the person where you throw insults, might as well fucking... Let's pretend that Ethan is just talking about himself. It will make more sense, guys.
God, can I skip
swear.
this? I hate this part.
Can I skip this, please?
It's so
Please, I
pointless.
want to skip this.
I have to skip this. Dude, I gotta skip
detail.
it. Is this what it's like?
Skip. Is this what it's like watching a YouTube video about trauma and participating in trauma? Is this what it's like? Oh my god, Ethan. Ethan, you have so much stamina on this one. Holy shit, you're gonna help everyone understand what's going on.
It's like from here on, because this shit is off the...
This shit is off the rails. I can't concentrate, guys. I am not on meth right now. What a fucking weirdo. He's literally exposing himself by trying to fucking hate, you know, whatever sits on the bottom of his fucking tongue is the thing that comes out. It's crazy to me. Like, my mind is blown that Ethan had reputation kind of name-calling a bunch of, you know, nonsense creators. Even now, he dropped a nuke. But he never really addressed how pathetic of a human being he actually is. You know, like, what the fuck is this? This is the most pathetic attempt to insert yourself into drama. Holy shit. You just expose yourself as a, like, hater. Which is, like, the most baseline thing that you don't want to be as a YouTuber. Just be a hater. Like, what the hell? If you don't like it, don't participate. But, like, Jesus Christ. Exposing yourself like this? I hate a specific thing that someone created, right? It's not a video game. I can hate on that. But Ethan is targeting not the video even, not a creation, but a straight up personality. A person of like, oh, your pupils. What else are you gonna say? Not impressive.
Rails, guys. I need something more juicy than this. Oh my god, bro.
Juicy than this. That's gay, dude. That is gay. This is a gay face right there. I mean, bro is generating insults for himself more than he is actually able to emit those insults and stick them into the right place. But is that how Ethan was making YouTube videos? Is that he just like finds the most hateable person and just attacks them? Is that it? Did my rose-colored glasses just came off?
Oh, you're so
Is that
annoying.
easy?
Your content sucks, dude. You're mad. You don't...
Bro is yapping with a dead channel and a shitty fucking podcast. I mean, like, holy shit. Holy shit. He's going on a tantrum.
I'm getting impressions, bro, because you explain
The longer he sits, the more he's boiling, bro.
things 20 times. I gotta skip you again. I just skipped like 5 minutes. He's still talking about impressions.
content
No.
to bring themselves to the max.
I can't keep watching these arguments about impressions. This is so stupid. He's raving. He's angry. He's bitter. Also, who cares?
Ain't that
Who's angry, bro?
weird that the only
You're so boring, dude. I'm gonna wrap this up. This guy's annoying me. Let me just skip forward again.
Well, I can't say that Ethan is boring, unfortunately. In this situation, while his reputation is burning like a fucking bonfire. Holy shit, is this warm?
He just seems bitter. He really does. And I'll tell you what else. I'm
Yeah.
gonna write a 15-page essay about why.
Yeah. Keep fucking throwing threads, bro. Fucking old Jake Paul right in there.
You're a
I will beat you in a boxing match with an essay match. I will do one more page of essay versus a dude that wrote thousands of pages against React content at this point.
poo-poo head.
Jesus Christ.
What you gonna do about it, dude? I'm gonna start with why you're.
He's already fucking toast. What you gonna do about it? You're toast. It's done. It's over. You can just pick a place. Let's celebrate your funeral. I don't know. Jesus Christ, man. This is what... I didn't believe that when I see it. I was like, what the fuck did we just see? This is next level of self-exposing moment, basically. Why would you be so actually adamant to attack someone and then all of a sudden be on the Jacksfilm side when you have to fight against Sniper Wolf? It's all of this fucking weird shit about trying to single out people. I hate it, you know, I get singled out very often. The NPCs that Ethan, you know, leads over because he's a fat rat, basically. He likes toying with NPCs. He's creating hatred on the platform and sending hatred on the platform. This guy sitting and pouring his heart out of just maximum hatred has consequences. You know what those consequences are. It's just like Jacksfilms versus Sniper Wolf. Jacksfilm sends tons and tons of haters to Sniper Wolf. Sniper Wolf cannot send haters back. She doesn't decide to do that. You know, maybe a little bit here and there. People try to, you know, shield up. But this is what happens. You know, this is why YouTubers try not to fucking be insulting lapdogs, basically. Jesus Christ, because the haters keep flowing. Your reputation just keeps burning because, like, you send your stupid army to do stupid things based on how you feel, because people will attempt, okay? They don't know, but they will attempt to assume that you are correct, that this guy is literally a bad guy or whatever, right? They don't know better because they're your fans, right? But when I see this from a third person standpoint, I'm like, Jesus Christ, not only I didn't like H3H3 for a very long time now, I don't know if I will like him ever again. You know, without like an apology video, without some kind of fucking accountability taken for this, you know, personality flaw. Holy shit, man. You see how spicy this video is? It just takes a flow of insults to come out of a big person's mouth, and all of a sudden, something going wrong. Something is collapsing right in there. Someone just got fucking lazy because they got successful and they got fucking lazy, dude. This is why he killed his channel. And essentially he comes back, you know, like, look at me. David Dobrik style. Look at me, I'ma drop a nuke. That was a respectable move. But what's next? Right? He has to catch up with his own shadow of doing shit like this. Holy crap, man. Streamers are on one end of doing like absolutely disgusting things, especially male streamers. You can imagine. They're the most disgusting people. But in Ethan's case, we're on a different dynamic entirely. YouTubers are supposed to be way higher level. They have ability to prepare themselves. And he just, I don't know, pressed play and reacted, or I don't know what happened here. He literally exposed of how difficult it is for him to watch a fucking YouTube video. It's unbelievable now. So did he ever do research? All he did is just watch a video, get angry, and, you know, that was his career.
Fingernails so long.
Crazy.
Poo-poo head number one.
Holy shit, man. She just keeps finding things that he doesn't like. The most gay shit I've ever seen, watching people's finger, and it's just getting uncomfortable because, like, he keeps seeing every single detail, every single pixel, it seems. What the fuck is happening? Like, I'm tripping balls just the same way as I was with Nerd City. Nerd City, just insane person. This one is just unhinged. I think this one is just person went fucking lazy, went off the rails. I would definitely use that. Off the rails. Just cannot actually control himself anymore. Right? Of like, yeah, I put myself together, I treated YouTube as a job, but now I treat YouTube as a way to just leech money and sit and relax and talk to my people and feel good about myself. That's how I treat YouTube now. Unhinged.
Dude's got long fingernails. Cut your fingernails, bro. It's weird.
I lose my mind listening to this shit.
Also, don't like seeing your armpit hair. Wear a shirt, okay? Cover yourself. Yeah, I just don't want to see your armpit hair all the time. It just seems to be the kind of ramblings of a bitter dude who is just mad.
My God, I can't survive this. How long this is gonna go on? That is my question. All right, I think it's coming to an end, guys.
I just don't care, bro. I've engaged heavily, as honestly and as partially as I possibly could in the first and second video.
People actually
Oh my God, begged
begged me to watch.
Oh, I know why they begged you. Holy shit, man. All right, so let me just go through all these things real quick because, man, I feel like I actually got drugs myself. You know, I think I just became Australian. Damn. The rat infestation of just, you know, a fucking fat rat, basically, that has to get kicked out of the pyramid, the top of the pyramid. Again, I'm scared to draw conclusions. Ethan might suddenly change and his personality can, you know, rejuvenate somehow. I'm not sure what to expect right now. But as it stands, what we just dug up is absolutely incriminating. Like, I have to suffer through haters plenty of times to understand that I don't want people like this around me. You know, like, these people gotta be fucking blocked and demolished if they have something. They gotta be more patient before they fucking click records to themselves. That's how much ego a person has to just be able to throw insult and doesn't care about nothing else. You know, but it's just what happens sometimes. You get all the things you want, and now you're just a sitting blob on the internet.
Honestly say after being on YouTube for 10 years, this is the worst response I've ever received.
If you can call it that, am I right?
Argue for anything that he asserts, or to even
He's dodging bullets, bro. Oh my God, the Oompa Loompa moments right in there. Holy
give
shit.
the reasoning behind.
This is fucking like comedy genius moment for sure. You're feeding the children. It's charity work for sure. Great. So now he officially has caught 2 rats. Alright, this Dark Viper guy, I mean, he literally is named after a snake. So, what else do you expect, right?
Fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use, fair use. He doesn't have to do that. And you don't get to tell him what to do. Because this is America.
Yeah, this is what narcissists do all the time. But, does he actually, like, understand that he went to 6th grade level to be able to counter the arguments of fair use with free speech? React content is free speech and fair use, really? And we don't get to tell him what to do, and it's like, it all eventually boils down of like, oh, we don't have enough power. Oh man, we can't do anything, guys, to these rats. We can only expose them. That's not good enough. We need a new YouTube CEO, that's all I'm saying, guys. Because yeah, the policies would definitely be more accurate than just free speech and fair use. Fair use has been countered. Free speech, I countered very recently. I'm just fascinated by this like narcissistic point of view, like, oh, you can't do anything. Okay, the clock is ticking though. The dynamic is changing. And Ethan is clearly just waiting for a punishment, so he's probably not even that, relevant in this drama anyways. Just wait. Just keep waiting. You don't have to say anything. You can just do whatever you want. Just keep waiting. Maybe no punishment for you. Maybe big punishment. Who knows? I have literally a fucking dude like that as a neighbor who made noise. It's like, I can do that. Well, you have to confront me if you want to do that. And maybe things are gonna get a lot worse.
This line of exploitative and harmful act in human.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to exploit the system, and it's like, oh, this one is legal and you can't do anything about it. Well, at least the dude is being honest, And there are some, nuggets of like shield nuggets that defend Ethan for real, but he cannot participate in drama, he cannot participate in discussion because he has nothing to say. He only has the prick points of like, yeah, we know, like, without enough power, we cannot break through your shield. But do you really want that to actually happen? For us to break your shield and kick you out of the platform by force? Because that's what would happen, Once power is claimed and we see that free speech is blocking other people's free speech, and we still see free speech as important, we want more people to freely speak. Meaning that whales like this would be, duct taped. How about that? Even free speech kills itself for the sake of more free speech. Kills all the whales. So there is no escape. When there's power in people's hands, they will make sure that idiots don't get to speak when only thing they want to say is hatred and lack of arguments and more of a na argument, that's a good argument. You can't do anything right now. It's a baby argument though. Good for babies.
Employees is stupid because it further suggests that no law should ever be changed because why would they ever need to be changed at the stroke of a pen, which is obviously idiotic.
Yeah, bro is sitting on a stroke of a pen. Oh my god. I just love the Dark Viper to be apparent on the platform. I just bumped into him last week and it's like, what the fuck? This is a great guy that people have shadowed for so long. They have shaded this guy for so long. This is what free speech is all about. Is letting these people speak because they have arguments. Because they made an essay on an important topic. He doesn't have to be right, but he definitely does not deserve being hated. Unless he is successfully attacking something, unless he really made those good points that, oh boy, made the drama a lot more heated than it's supposed to be, then yes, it's a lot worse.
It was legal at the time.
A lot worse.
But it's legal, bro! What? You have no conception how
I can't believe everything he says is worthy of expose once more.
painful this was to listen to, and I had to listen to it 4 fucking times. I actually paid someone else to go through it for me for the 5th
So what? I have to pay someone else, bro.
time, and they
Now that's an insult right there. That's a fucking well-crafted insult.
complained it
About free speech.
The free speech topic was very clear to me the moment someone came into my Discord and started just, arguing with me relentlessly and just disagreeing on just major things to the point where it's like, am I being trolled here? And then the dude was starting to defend himself with free speech. He didn't have a shield, he just had this idea that free speech allows him to do whatever he wants, and that I technically want that to happen. I want discussions and I want arguments in my Discord channel. But eventually, when it boils down to like just someone losing an argument, they don't have to like give up. So they start searching for shields. And this free speech thing was kind of like very weird. And eventually I felt like it was turning into an insult moment. To the point where I realized if I just let him speak and do whatever he wants, like that's me giving my freedoms to the other person. When, again, just like I've said, free speech blocks other people's free speech. If someone is speaking on a Discord channel for way more than anyone else, they're potentially hoarding all the attention while someone else could have potentially good ideas instead, right? So you have to silence the dude. I tried to do that on one server, and guess what happens? Get banned. Because you cannot demand anything to happen unless you have moderation level, all right? Otherwise, you just kind of suck it up. So that's why I get banned from every Discord channel. But I also have to ban a bunch of people from my Discord channel because there's just insane people. Thinking that free speech is this magical spell that saves their asses every time. When it comes to React content, it's a lot worse. Because while speech is free, the content is not free. The content actually makes money. And if you steal other people's money and value just for your own sake of same empire, literally compete against other people's content, free speech? Yeah, you can say whatever you want. Absolutely. You can pop your head out, but you cannot react to content. And it's weird. What happened here, you know? Like, who is he defending? What kind of people he's defending? Because he did pretty good content. He did transformative content, not React content. What is going on here? Right? Why is he salty? How did Ethan even spawn in the opposition side? Like, you would never actually understand that. Like, he's not making a React channel, is he? Like, what? I know he reacts to like memes or whatever on his podcast, and sometimes has to jump over copyright hoops, but like that's somewhat like irrelevant. It's not like he's grinding that sort of content. So I don't even know why he's incentivized to fucking defend this sort of bullshit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So hopefully Dark Viper is going to clear things up.
Free speech. Free speech. That's America.
Welcome to America. Let's go. Where everyone is nice to each other, especially those who have loudspeakers. They're very nice.
Free speech. We're talking about free speech.
Bro is repeating words hoping that it matters. But he doesn't know what meaning it has. He doesn't have brain cells to store definition of free speech. Fucking crazy. All he thinks is that I can say and do whatever I want. Leave me alone, basically. You can't catch me, it's fine. Goodbye. That's his whole argument.
Speech.
Holy shit, repeating freedom of speech 36 fucking times, Ethan is the first person I've ever heard in my 10-year career reference fair use as simply freedom of speech. I would say...
I don't like hate moderation and misinformation moderation. The way it felt like the right wing just like fucking they hammered freedom of speech. They wanted all those freedoms. But now I realize they wanted freedoms for the sake of just like really shoving their own agendas, shoving their own personalities, you know? They wanted all this freedom just to take it away from regular people again. Whether it's hate moderation taking away freedoms from people, whether it's free speech taking away freedoms from people. Either way, both political parties will fucking bulldozer all your valuable social, all that valuable social presence. This is why I actually advocate on people to be apolitical, to escape politics. If they want social media powers, real powers, unless you want to jump into drama successfully, you should be apolitical. You should not pretend that right or left is a good solution. And what's Ethan is doing is actually right-winging this position, which he's lefty, and he likes freedom of speech this much. What is going on?
Extent to which they were.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if it does constitute as react videos. I think it's a very well-constructed criticism video or exposure video. It's on a different scale. Like, we cannot call it reaction videos. We have to start naming the greater scale, on a greater scale. So Sniper Wolf videos, not reaction videos, it's TikTok compilations. It's completely different because it comes from a different platform. If there would be stream compilations of people, guess what? You can actually upload that. As long as they're not reacting to other people's content, and it's not meta all of a sudden. If you're grabbing from other platforms, I don't care, actually. It's a compilation. That's the only way you can do it, hopefully. If you grab a piece of a movie or a music video, but like all music videos are on YouTube, I don't know. If you take from the old media, oh, you're gonna get slapped in the face, by all means. And then there are exposure videos where you react for the sake of like exposing a particular thing that's like looking really disgusting, really sus, about a creator. This is like kind of drama channel fuel, I would say. But the ain't reaction videos, come on, man.
Rely on potential.
Technically, maybe it's like more comedic reaction videos. There's probably more branches, but reaction videos in particular are so basic, so raw, and you're just taking someone else's content without doing anything with it. To the point where it's like, are you going to do anything? Are you just showing someone else's content? Like, it gets really messed up. It's like you buy something from the store and mark up the price 10%, all right? And then you sell it to someone else. But it's like, that's someone else's food. I can just go to the store and buy the same thing. So I would skip the middleman most of the time, right? If you're not transforming content, there's no reason for this middleman to exist. It's just a flaw of the system.
We hate these shitty Jink styles reaction videos.
Oh, we hate that.
Also, who cares?
There's distinction, ha ha ha. And it feels like a distinction of like reputation now at this point.
Ain't that weird? That's fair use.
Yeah, we talked about this. And there's one more thing to consider about reaction content, of what content they should be able to react to if they really want to react to something. So the content has to be more popular than the amount of followers, subscribers they have. Or it has to be 1 or 2 years old, right? Or older. That could also be good enough to like rejuvenate the talking point, right? If the video is old, it's not mainstream anymore, you can try it and rejuvenate, like, why not? Reactions still have a reason to exist, especially if you want to grow your channel, for example, right? To grow your channel, you have to be a little shady. You have to do some tricks to be able to catch people's attention. But overall, when you're just reacting and you have 3 mil subscribers, I mean, as shady as it gets. Holy crappies. How the mighty have fallen. The Chin Man turned into his own hater.
Oh my god, bro, you're so annoying. Your content sucks, dude. You're mad. You don't get impressions, bro, because you explain things 20 times. I gotta...
Damn, that's all I do. That's all I do, man.
Skip you again. Lists, documentarians, expert critics, or even video essayists. This is a terrible argument by...
Oh, I want to know why it's terrible.
Dark Viper.
See, when you stem out of the baseline child, a child is not a fucking army man. That's what it is. That's what it says. Children are illegal to make content. This is why it's so aspiring to watch someone like Asmongold, because as a child you can do this lazy React content yourself. In fact, React channel was the channel that blew up because of children reacting to content. Coincidence? No, Reactor is a child. The stems out of it, real professions.
Viper, he's using this to say, hey, to react to content. They have no qualifications. Their credentials has no bearing at all on...
of course, just like deny everything. Little fucking hater.
Qualified. You know, it's like you don't need qualifications.
It's not about qualifications, it's about different styles of content. Bro is attacking a different side of things entirely. And I don't like the qualifications thing either. When people bring up of like, I'm not a judge, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist. You can qualify yourself a little bit more than that. You're allowed to speculate, unfortunately, and tell your opinion. If you're something where we're just generally going to believe that you don't have the other qualities of being other things, right? But that's as far as I can go when it comes to being bitter about qualifications, is when people say, I'm not really this, but here's my opinion on it. It's like, okay, sure. Don't be insecure. I don't care.
To have an opinion, dude. That's not how free speech works.
That is not...
I don't know.
That's not how free speech works.
That is not the point of that sentence.
Yeah, immediately he realized that as well.
I was honestly surprised to learn that Ethan and most people don't know this about human biology.
Wow, why is pupils dilating, guys? It is definitely scary. Ethan is like a predator, you know? He's looking at the nail size, at the pupil size. Man, he's getting scared. Physical confrontation. What the fuck is going on? Ethan is thinking on a different dimension at this point.
But hey, I'm not a biologist, and is awful. Had he watched my video beforehand, he either would have concluded he didn't have enough to say to justify a video.
It is such a hypocrisy overload, basically. Yes, exactly. This was a reaction, and it flopped so hard. Ethan was not even just so lazy. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Or he produced something that not only misinformed his audience, but highlighted all his worst traits as a person.
That's why we're here, baby. Fucking exposed himself to the max. He tried to make a react video to drama, and it backfired so hard. As if he was firing a cannon and the cannon fucking exploded all over the place. It's crazy.
At a person as his horrible reputation suggests. I found this not to be so. Ethan is not a bad person. He is just...
I beg to differ, actually. I really beg to differ. He didn't take offense of all the insults, you know, that he received. Like, it's... the laziness is insulting. But it's just like, attempt to defeat someone using freedom, and just gaslighting and just relentless attacks. This is insanity. I don't see Ethan as a good person. I have seen enough to make that conclusion. But Dark Viper just kind of like wants to dodge these bullets, right? To take the accountability that he's a hater of Asmongold. He doesn't want these labels to smear him, even though he started the fucking drama. And he's doing a very good job at it. But at the same time, doing a good job is a lot of work. So I completely understand that someone else has to take in the place and take accountability for, yes, Ethan is a pile of shit. But this is not the first time that Ethan has been called out, right? We're gonna find more, by all means. So let's search what we can fill the 20 minutes with. H3H3 is awful, deserves his downfall. Is not terrible. Let's double check. Destroying Twitch. Rightfully so. Oh yeah, you did. Hopefully. I just watched Dark Viper's video about Ludwig and his climb to success with anonymous climb that was successful because Ludwig has all the skill. There is one skill in particular in capitalism, like a lot of shady things happen under capitalism, and one skill in particular is sitting on top of everyone else, basically. This is the thing that gives me power because nobody's watching me do this, right? Because I am actually learning all these skills and nobody's even paying attention anymore because I'm that much higher than an average person. If you can sit on top of other people's content comfortably, it's not a reaction, bro. It's not a reaction. It's gathering what other people are wasting time on. And most of the time, people are going to pull rope in different directions. You don't necessarily going to get what you're looking for. Again, in fact, we have not terrible, right? We have the opposite that I want to click on first. So I will look at all these videos for you guys. You understand still, the audience gets the best of it. I'm not really biased besides trying to, dethrone some rats for the sake of better content creators. Capitalism is reaching like latest stage imaginable where things are really bad. But you can still do capitalism. You have to take care of yourself first, but you can still do capitalism. And capitalism is all about stealing other people's work for the sake of getting to the top. And then explaining why you did all of this. What was the purpose? And unfortunately, you have to be a little bit evil. But that game will end as well. You have to be a little bit evil because everyone else is chasing money like crazy, like there's no way you're gonna avoid doing evil things. Just like crime exists mostly because of capitalism. People are desperate for money. This is what's going on right now. The next stage in human development is freezing. We will do nothing. We'll just stare at screens and do nothing. And we're not even gonna know if reality exists because we're gonna look at AI content and nothing else. Like, we're gonna freeze. We're gonna be so dumbed down if we don't get the proper challenges in our lives. But that's for next generation to figure it out. I don't give a fuck about this one. I will chillax on this one. I'll just chill, bro. I ain't gonna freeze. You'll try to freeze to like not get in trouble, not stand out too much, and also just get some fucking weird grip on whatever AI content you can make. I'm not sure. It's gonna be fucking weird. I don't even want to talk about it. Let's finish this garbage first. And if you want to follow my channel in order to figure out what is even happening, because I track this humanity progress, I call it the apocalypse, the latest stage of capitalism, where shit is going down. Shit is going wrong, warranting a change in the world. So you might want to actually pay attention instead of looking at two people barking at each other. Maybe you need to know what the fuck is happening right now. I can barely survive right now making this video. Not because I have a lack of money. No, people are losing their fucking minds and noise is everywhere. It is 5 a.m. and just dogs start barking. And what can I do, right? Think I'm gonna call police? You think it's that easy? When you call police, what you get is police call, and then they start barking at your ear, and it's like, oh, you're also dog. Wow! I just got a dog call. Dog take over worlds. Fucking easy, bro. So yeah, the world fucking sucks right now. Because everyone is dog. Now, this has a really ridiculous intro over everyone else. The king is already placed. I don't have to do anything. Perfect introduction of, like, H3H3 toxicity and then greed over money. That breaks down his principles over time. Which is fucked up, man. It is such a rat behavior. It's a greedy rat, I would say. Greedy rat trying to get away with hatred and trying to get away with leeching the platform. Like, that is disgusting, basically. So, might as well jump in, right?
Different person than how he acts.
I'm constantly maturing and growing and trying to do better, you know?
But I've been quite patient with this guy, and to be honest, the man is only getting worse and worse as time goes on. You see, over the years, Ethan has somehow artist.
Gambling is such a fucking venomous, it's just such a toxic, poisonous activity. Today's episode is sponsored by DraftKings. Thank you to them. He put out the NFT, as all scammers and cons have been doing lately. So it's the Vape God token and the Vape Nation NFT.
Anything to get what he wants.
It's hard to explain just what an existential threat this guy is to people he hates. And that's why I talk about him so much, is because
Who'd that be?
he thrives on bullying people and, like, destroying people's lives.
But I'd argue that got how to speak.
I wish I could ruin a rich person's life, but that's another thing. You can't ruin people's lives unless you take their money. And you cannot be a virtuous person unless you take the tippy top money from creators. Of how high we actually went. You gotta take them. So there's no reason not to hate these people who would not respond whatsoever. Once they respond, I will start working on that. You know, let's talk to each other. And guess what's gonna happen? They will stop responding because they realize I want all of their time and attention because I'm a little fucking baby. You know, I'm not a hater. I'm just angry, you know? The moment they will respond, I'll be goo goo gaga with them. This is the amount of esteem that I'm starting to get. Like, I actually build principles that give me esteem, not money. I break the rules through big fucking brain, big pile of knowledge that I accumulate through getting hurt and, you know, intoxicated by the platform and creatures like these.
English.
Personally,
On top of files. To put it frankly, Ethan has become a problem that I now have to deal with.
Reddit.
Alright, cool. You do that. Don't worry, guys. This guy's not even active anymore? Alright, I'll subscribe. I'm not even gonna fart on this guy's art. He did his thing. I don't remember if I have him on the list. Yeah, I have not King. That's what it is. And now he's gonna be useful for once. I don't know why he disappeared, though. No, not you. Go away.
Ethan has the on-screen talent, and together as a team, and Hila weren't just
Oh my god, React content has bad rap, he says.
2014, they started making their signature reaction videos. And while I understand reaction channels get a bad rap nowadays, Ethan and Hila weren't just regular
Yeah, they weren't. They weren't. It's not even worth anymore talking about it. They're reacting to cringe. The slop of YouTube, or the weird shit of YouTube that would actually create suspects.
And most importantly,
Damn, bro had to survive so much of who he is right now.
Ethan was rational, nice, and humble.
Bro given up into cringe. Bro became his worst enemy.
we're still making somebody record, so we would rather you guys support other people who aren't, like, we're making way less money than we used to, but still we're not poor, so I would find other YouTube channels that are struggling to make ends meet and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, support me. I really want to be supported. Because holy shit, is my life absolute dog shit right now. And I mean dog. You remember that. I mean dog. So whether he likes it or not, I will take this principle to his grave. Absolutely.
where they certified
In order to catch a rat, you have to be so fucking eager to do it. You have to be wanting success and chase after the rat no matter what. If there's a chance to catch a rat and only you have it, I mean, you have to fucking run as fast as you possibly can. Or as fast as you possibly can't.
fair use.
Stop thinking about everyone as the devil, okay? The person on the left side from you and on the right side, they're just as human as you are. I promise. They have.
Nope. Nope. You can sell your sanity and humanity for power. That's another thing about politics, that it's actually not very well explored by YouTubers of what happens in the politics, because you must stay away from making these extreme choices in your brain. I mean, I've seen people fall from grace and basically maybe even turn into rats because of adopting political beliefs. And right now that Trump took office, like, they look like fucking degenerates. Both political parties look like degenerates now. And I just can't stand it, bro. This is the most toxic political environment we ever had in fucking 20 years or something. Like, I wanted Trump in office, and I hate him. I hate him so much.
Have a reason for thinking if they do. Maybe put down your fucking pitchfork, okay? Lower your emotional shield. Don't get triggered and listen.
No, I'm stabbing you with a pitchfork, bro. Get the fuck out of here. No one's gonna listen to political bullshit.
But obviously made in response to growing
This, by the way. I'm scared of this. We have seen this picture for a very long time, and I love analyzing pictures and vibes. But this one, bro, I had to survive something called Black Eye Kids lore. Just lore. Surviving lore of something really insane. And this having fucking huge eyes, just bare little bit of white. What does this even represent, by the way? Hip-hopper? Interesting. It's such a strategy of life. Black Eye Kids are a disease. Hip-hop plus Black Eye Kid is to hop around from house to house and leech as much as possible. I can't quite connect these two things together with H3H3, bro. Oh yes, I can, because he turned into a podcaster. Instead of leeching after cringe content creators, he's leeching off his own, success. Trying to invite as many people into his podcast. To just be in the same room as a famous person.
concern. The fact of the matter is, Ethan is a self-serving, opportunistic man, and he has always been that way from day one. Then decided to have a half-a-decade-long internet beef, which ended up culminating in Ethan releasing the infamous content.
Yeah, I feel like the second nuke was also a culmination of, leech fighting another leech, except YouTuber being stronger than a streamer, So, H3H3 realizes that there's competition and he attacks that, nukes the competition ASAP. That does not make him, the moral compass of any kind.
Nuke on G Fuel.
I would rather Keemstar exist, actually, than not exist. I think Keemstar was not really leeching the platform. I don't know why he disappeared. From time to time, I would fucking click his video, maybe get something out of it. It wasn't that bad. What is K-Star? Keems? 300, that's something.
On more than
It's cool. I mean, he sometimes get phone calls, exposes people. I don't know. But he started actually focusing on the newbies of YouTube that make views and make waves, and it's like, who are these people? They're fucking seemingly underage at this point, trying to act cool. So, it felt like Keemstar did not even pay attention to the old school YouTubers and making me kind of alienated. But then he disappears. Typing Keemstar no longer gives you the channel. Retired, I quit. Whoa. What is happening here? Okay, maybe it degenerated even more when he's just talking about, like, people fighting each other. Whatever. Wait, David Dobrik needed to go through a lawsuit? See? There's something. There's a little bit of spice that I normally don't get anywhere else. He's a unique personality. Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of sad. So the nuke was kind of too successful and painful for me. Well, I can't really watch H3H3 content. I don't know, guys. If you can create a compilation of his best moments, maybe I can, you know, look the other way. I don't know.
5
Only other people can save these rats. But you have to get into the line of fire.
Ethan is one of the in the very
And risk not succeeding at defending these people.
obvious.
Your hands is like the arbiter of justice to spam his advertisers to get him to drop them.
He attacked his advertisers, and that would do it, absolutely.
Full hard journey for myself. It's been a tremendous growth for myself. I've matured so much. It's actually incredible.
Unfortunately, those are nothing but empty words, loud, and in my
Yeah, he's a verbal man. He's trying to manifest things out of his mouth when in actuality he's just fat for most of his life. Again, I wonder what he's up to right now. Because he probably is pulling the same trick, basically, as the Nick Okado, basically. Where suddenly, oh, I dropped all the weight, guys. Now you cannot call me names anymore because you don't know what the fuck you would be talking about, right? That's the pull. This is not a respectable kind of weight loss. Is actually just massive manipulation tactic. Where you suddenly give something good, trying to mask everything bad. Interesting. You laugh, you lose. It is still absolute trash, right? So we have to just look at the moments. He's not getting views. Bros fell off already. I need something that has views, bro. Saying fell off is dishonest when you don't need much views to be relevant on a platform right now. No, all he's doing is reacting to drama. So it's not even highlights. It's just a drama channel all of a sudden that came out of his ass. I have no idea what to say about that. What the fuck?
And Boogie have now become
Yes.
one.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
like
No more boundary for being angry. Okay. This sounds like accusation, but like Jesus fucking Christ. It's probably worth looking into for drama seekers. Even in the highlights, he's just fucking filler arc. H3H3 barely fucking exists. Like, he's irrelevant. So not existing and having terrible reputation is fucking crazy. He's just floating around. I wonder what motivated him to drop his weight, though. You know, that's a big question.
my opinion,
I
if you have the
have.
yeah, he has changed for the worse, the much worse.
because losing more than 500,000 subscribers isn't just numbers on a screen that matured. In fact,
Yeah, it's the opposite of maturing, is to alienate your audience and produce less valuable content for the platform.
he's only meme star made.
I know about growing and maturing all the way, unfortunately. Now, not every single aspect is growing and maturing at the same pace, and sometimes I have to pull back from certain things to be able to achieve greater good in other categories. Right now, in real life, I worry about having thick walls from all this noise, buying a 3D printer, and just generally worrying of like, what else can I buy in terms of technology? Probably need fans, guys. I just need fans.
And I will
He's saying stuff like, Dad has dead girlfriend energy. He's referencing Siobhan.
Yeah, he looks like he has dead girlfriend's energy. Look at all this dead stuff on his wall. Get the fuck out of here. He's a fucking meme. Of course we're gonna make fun of him. So, in this case, no boundaries were crossed by H3H3.
allegedly his mother.
I've been boxing for 10 years ever since my mom passed away, and it's been such a
He's fighting with the spirit of his dead mom.
You can
That's completely normal. It's completely normal to bring up dead people. So King of Nothing has a fucking twisted principle. Dead people are meant to be brought up. I don't care how traumatic that is, but as many times as we bring up dead people, that's how long they get to fucking live. You know, at least in theory. You know, why wouldn't you want that? And usually people are so insecure. They're the killers. They become the killers of the existence of just like, let me fucking talk about this and that person. Like, what the fuck, man? People gatekeep dead people, especially in America. Like, I don't know, man. Like we just buried some kind of fucking Egyptian king that had a rule of like, if you gonna get beheaded if you talk about it. It's kind of crazy.
His mom died though.
There's no real principle defending or going against this mentioning of dead people. Besides, Ethan openly cares about ghost stories and shit. He cares about this way too much. Alright? He has the reason to bring it up and cause drama out of it. If you're gonna get sucked into this vortex, I'm sorry, you're gonna fucking lose. So I don't know if King of Nothing is actually gonna be able to carry this anti-H3H3 terrain. You see, like with the rats, they can escape. They have escape routes. If I focus on the wrong things, we're fucked, man.
Same words in the same tone about his dog Shredder,
Say it. Say it. Let's see what happens. I want to
who
see what
recently passed
happens.
away in arms and
Fucking Shredder died. I mean, every single Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and there's a lot of them, would be happy. So I would rather, you know, the trolley problem is make Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles happy because they could fucking, you know, murder some ass. They could murder some ass. They're ninjas. Or do I make, but in the cost of making some Fupa King upset, who's no longer a Fupa King, so he's King of Nothing. Wait. What is what has happened? No! You can't do this,
significant
Ethan.
others and PewDiePie have both changed for the better over time, and they've actually
Questionable. Questionable, guys. Oh, maturity's retiring, right? So funny.
matured and become better versions of them both for who they are.
Well, it is true. You take a step back and you do your thing, basically. While Ethan's thing is nothing. He has nothing going on. He just reacts to drama. That's actually a good point.
Are today, and
Yeah, so basically, King of Nothing is throwing a bunch of trash now, and I have to sift through trash. Alright. We have job to do. I will sit through the whole thing and give you guys the biggest, juiciest meatball and call it a day. Alright, he's leeching memes, basically. That's all I'm seeing so far.
the absolute lol cow that he is,
Lol cow,
he
interesting.
immediately behavior that he has spent years perpetrating.
a little rat, a little weasel, a little hard man in
This is it. This is the highlight. We catch a rat because we catch someone else calling him a rat. And we have content left over. It's a win-win, guys. See you guys next time. This drama gonna be deep, baby!